What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to part 16 of my full playthrough of Batman Arkham City on the PlayStation 4. When we last left off, we continued our way underground to track down that assassin from Tally's elite guard, and we made our way over to here. We entered Wonder City, a utopian city turned dystopia created by Ghūl himself a long time ago, because obviously he's 600 years old, so he created this probably 100 years ago. And it's in disarray right now, but we're heading further underground because we still haven't found where that assassin went. But we're getting very close to where she is. And we're getting very close to where Ghūl is. So that's pretty cool. That's what we'll do in this part. And unfortunately in the last part we weren't able to see Calendar Man, because I forgot how long you're underground. But hopefully if we get through this next section quickly enough, hopefully we can go see Calendar Man in this part and in the next part when we get back above ground. So yeah, before we get started, I'd like to thank you all for watching this part, and if you like it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscribe button, turning on YouTube notifications and setting it to full notifications so you always know when I post videos up on my channel. Follow me on Twitter at King James Gaming. I post all my videos on there, and I also posted a tweet to the poll that I mentioned in the last part. The poll about whether you guys want me to play Batman Arkham Origins after I finish with this game, or if you want me to just move on to Batman Arkham Knight. It's all up in your hands. Just let me know what you want me to do. If you do want me to play Arkham Origins, I will. If you don't, then I'll just move on to Arkham Knight. I also pinned that same poll as a comment in part 13 of this playthrough, so go check that out too. Either one works, and I'll see if there are more yeses than nos. I will play Batman Arkham Origins. And like I told you, I don't actually own that game, so if you guys do want me to play, I'm going to have to go out and buy it, which is not a problem. I think we don't have the upgrade yet, but you can use this eventually to take out these mines. If you remember, these mines were mentioned in the museum. Penguin had them, because he has all those display cases. He had assault rifles, he had shotguns, he had rocket launchers, but he also had these mines. And they're proximity based, so if you go near them, they blow up. But we'll get a gadget later where we can disarm that to get that Riddler trophy. In the meantime, we gotta keep going. Now Batman's gonna feel sick again, and this is probably gonna be the sickest he's gonna feel in this game. I mean, he's dying, so as you'll see, he's not feeling too hot. He's really struggling. I'm surprised he's still alive, but it's that iron will I was telling you about. Batman just does not give up. Get up, Batman. You can't leave yet. You have to find that cure. Get up. Look, it's Batman's parents.
You can hear me, can't you?
Don't go into the light, Batman.
Into the light.
No,
Your father
not
and
yet.
I are waiting. We missed you so much.
I'm not ready to go into the light. I have so much more to do in this world.
We need you to do it, Bruce.
Bruce! Bruce! Can you hear me? Your vitals, they're dropping. It's like they're in free fall. You need to find whatever you're looking for now.
How long have I got?
Oh, thank God. I'm not going to
You
sugarcoat
can't
it.
sprint
At this rate,
anymore. You can
I'd
just
say minutes.
barely walk.
Seriously, Bruce, you need to tell me what you want me to do. What do I get Robin to do? You know, if you don't...
I'll make it.
This is why Batman is the most badass superhero in all of DC Comics. He's dying, and yet he's still saying, I can make it. He's the best badass superhero of all time. No one beats him on the badass meter. I'm in the chamber of the demon. Ra's al Ghul's chamber. Oh, Batman is not looking so hot.
You should have listened to my warning. There are no friends to save you down here. Stop!
It's Talia, Batman's love interest. One of the only women Batman's ever loved.
Hello, Talia.
How did you find us?
I recognized your personal guard. It was just a matter of following her.
Please, mistress, he tricked me.
Leave. I will deal with you later. You didn't need to get yourself arrested to see me, Bruce. After that night we spent in Metropolis. You could have just called.
I'm not here for you. Where's Ra's? If he's dead again, I need you to wake him up.
Only a true successor may stand before the great Ra's al Ghul. My father always intended us to be
He's not so
to
great if
command
he's
his
died
army.
like 9
Just
times.
imagine it. You,
True greatness is in immortality.
a better world. Your face! What happened?
I'm here to take my place at your side.
You wish to become an assassin. Why should I trust this change of heart?
You saw my face. Does it look like I have a choice?
Are you prepared to take the demon trials? You must show you are willing to take a life to save the world.
I'm ready.
Then let the trials commence. Thousands of warriors have fallen in pursuit of the demon. Would-be successors have proven to be nothing more than children battling the enormity of creation.
I've seen worse.
Nothing can prepare you for what comes next. Destiny will decide your fate.
I won't fail.
I have heard these words 100 times.
Batman can't afford to
Let us
fail.
hope
If he
you are
fails,
correct.
he dies.
Your journey begins through this door.
Where are the other League of Assassins?
Let's get started.
This is just Talia's guard.
Are you
Where
sure,
are
Bruce?
Ra's al
Only one
Ghul's
man
guards?
has passed this ordeal.
Are you trying to talk me out of this?
Of course not. I just want you to be certain. When the blood of the demon takes hold, you will be on your own.
Like always.
Then may the spirits be kind.
What spirits? There's only one God, and it's not your father. Okay, so we got...
Welcome, detective. I am the great Ra's al Ghul. Before you lies your first demon trial. Simply drink from the chalice. It is that simple. Good. Feel the blood of the demon course through your veins, restoring your health and twisting your will.
Okay. Similar to the
Your next
Scarecrow's
task is
nightmare
simple.
missions in
Follow
Arkham
me through
Asylum,
this
these
world,
are
and the
Ra's al
trial is
Ghul's
complete.
missions.
Touch anything along the way, and you will die.
Okay, so this, you definitely need to use your grappling hook, your glide boost, and dive bombing with your, cape. Because if you touch anything in this whole world besides that ice pillar ahead of us, then you die. Now, I want to explain something before we get started. So, you know how in the cutscene, Talia was talking about that night that Batman and Talia had in Metropolis? Well, I can tell you a little bit about that night. From what I know, Talia drugged Bruce, and they had relations with one another, and it wasn't until many years later that Batman found out what had happened about that night. Talia had a son named Damian Wayne, and Damian Wayne became the fourth Robin. There's actually a couple of movies about that in the DC AMU. The DC AMU is the Detective Comics animated movie universe. It starts with Justice League The Flashpoint Paradox, which came out in 2013, and the most recent movie that came out was Justice League Dark Apocalypse War that came out this year. There's like 12 or 13 films. I would definitely go check them out if you haven't already. They're very good films. But a couple of them have to do with Damian Wayne. I won't spoil which ones have to do with Damian Wayne, but Damian Wayne is in the DC AMU. So, and it explains that night that they had in Metropolis a little more in depth. But let's get started with this thing. So you just want to dive bomb and follow this path. Oh, shoot. As best you can. There you go.
These tests prove if you are strong enough to lead my forces, to save this world from the evil that is destroying it.
The only evil destroying it, Ra's al Ghul, is you. You're the evil one here. You're the one who's killed thousands of people. I mean, the only person more evil than Ra's al Ghul is Vandal Savage. You know what I mean? Vandal Savage is way more evil than Ra's al Ghul. And, Vandal Savage is way older than Ra's al Ghul.
Are you the one I have searched for, Detective? The one to succeed me?
You're damn right. You're damn right Batman is. Alright, before we continue, I know a lot of you probably know about Vandal Savage, but for those of you who don't know about Vandal Savage, he's also a DC supervillain. He's mostly associated with the Justice League, although he does prop up in Superman instances mostly. But he was a prehistoric human from like 80,000 years ago. I can't remember what his like caveman name was. It was like Vandar Arg or something, like AARG or something. I don't know. You can look it up. It's a really hard name to pronounce. He changed his name to Vandal Savage later, but basically he lived during one of the Earth's ice ages. So it was very cold, and his people were constantly migrating from place to place for food and warmth. And one day, a giant meteor crashed into the Earth near their village. And the rest of the people in his village fled in terror because they're like, what is this? Is the sky falling? Because they had no idea what a meteor was. But Vandal Savage was different. He approached the rock because he was curious about it, for one, and two, it was very cold and the meteor was giving off a lot of radiation and warmth. So he slept by it at night to keep warm, not knowing that the radiation that was coming off of it was changing him. And in the centuries that followed, he realized that he had a genius level intellect and he was immortal. He's far older than Ra's al Ghul. Ra's al Ghul is only 600 years old. He has to keep using those Lazarus pits every so often or he dies. The thing with Vandal Savage, though, is that he has never died. And he's lived for 80,000 years, and he's tried conquering the world dozens of times throughout history. But ironically, he hasn't been successful, which to me doesn't make any sense. I mean, you're immortal. What immortal being is gonna lose a war to mortal beings? You literally can't die, and yet you're still unable to conquer the world. It doesn't make sense to me, but that's a little information on Vandal Savage. I know this game doesn't have Vandal Savage, it has Ra's al Ghul, but I was just saying that the only person more evil than Ra's al Ghul is Vandal Savage, because Vandal Savage has killed a lot of people. Now we gotta go in here.
The blood of the demon has allowed me to live for 600 years. Imagine the good that you could do with such a gift.
Well, like I mentioned, it's not much of a gift. I'd rather have the meteor that Vandal Savage slept by, because that's permanent immortality. This is just partial immortality. I'm not a huge fan of it.
I can see your body is becoming weaker. The small quantity that I have allowed you to drink will only keep you alive for a few more precious hours. It is time for you to make the ultimate decision.
I don't think I'm ready to make that ultimate decision. I'm not gonna break my code just because you want me to. And by me, I mean Batman. Whenever I refer to me, I'm referring to Batman. Batman's never gonna break his code just because you want him to. Bring it on. Damn it, I can never get that right. You stupid ninjas. Damn it, they strike so quickly. Haha. Oh, come on. Yeah, bring it on, boy.
It is time to face me in person. Complete this final challenge, and the blood of the demon will give you the gift of eternal life.
Face you? Okay. I don't think you want to face me, but alright. I'm ready for you. Dive bomb!
You have done well, detective. Now, come and find me. Collect your reward.
Aha, I passed your trials, Ra's al Ghul. Careful with those katanas. You don't want to ruin my suit.
You did it.
You sound surprised.
Of course not. I always had faith.
Where's Ra's? I need to see him now. I'm running out of time.
Your final challenge awaits you through this door. I pray the spirits will be kind.
You need to stop praying to those spirits. They're not going to do anything for you. Only God can do things for you.
Ra's al Ghul.
Father.
Welcome, detective. It is time for your final challenge. Kill me. Replace me as the head of the demon. It is your destiny.
I will never kill. Not even you.
What? You lied to me.
I needed a sample of your father's blood. This was the only way.
Allow me to help you. Use my sword. Take it all.
No.
And that is your final answer?
Now we have to fight Ghūl, of course. How did we get up here? I thought we were underground. How did we get on top of a building?
Now, only one of us can leave this chamber alive.
We'll see about that.
You know what I want to see? A fight between Ghūl and Vandal Savage. Two immortal beings in a fight to the death. Even though Vandal Savage can't die, so it probably will be one-sided. But who knows? It might be interesting. We'll finish this boss fight and then we'll stop this part. This is pretty hard boss fight.
You should have killed me when you had the chance.
Oh crap, I forgot. Yeah, come and get me, boy.
You cannot beat us! You cannot defeat us!
Oh yeah, I gotta hit him now.
Witness the true power of my Lazarus pit!
Alright, now we gotta throw batarangs at him. Or wait, no. Electrical charge, that's it. Well, you gotta get it in between there, because he's safe with those soldiers. Uh-oh. Ow, you stupid. Uh-oh. Yeah, come and get me. I just gotta counter a lot and then beat the crap out of him. Never.
Never!
We are fated to rule this earth, to wipe it clean of the scum of humanity. Only we can do this. My father is old. His time is over. Ours is just beginning. Take his blade. Kill him. Accept your destiny. Accept our destiny.
You know I can't do that, Talia.
Then, beloved, you will have to die.
I don't think so. I have a plan B.
You cannot defeat us!
Counter! Wait, what? I thought for sure that would work.
Our numbers are too...
Oh, yeah? I swear you have to counter there.
We are Legion! Our numbers are too
See,
great.
it is counter. See? Why didn't it work the first time?
Our numbers are too great!
No, they're not. I've taken out like 10 of you so far.
You
Ow.
cannot beat us!
We are Legion! You should have joined us.
What? That's crap.
For that, you will suffer.
Alright, we gotta do it again. Now there's less gaps.
You cannot defeat us.
I may die here, which is not good. Because I do not have a lot of health.
You should have joined us.
No, it's going so fast. Stop. Just keep rapid firing it.
Accept your destiny.
Eventually we'll get back around to it. Ah! No! Come on, find a gap. I'm just gonna stay where I am and have it come to me. Just keep hitting him. No! Stop it! No! Ah! Stop it! Yeah, you're done, boy. No! Stop it! Wait!
We are Legion.
No! Aha! How dare you! I think this is it. This is the last encounter. And then you just gotta beat him down. And then put his head on his sword. Yeah. Badass. Take that, you stupid immortal being.
What are you doing?
Listen to me, detective, and listen well. You will kill me. You will lead the League of Assassins, because if you do not join us, I will kill the only person you have ever loved.
This wasn't part of the plan.
Alright, so now we have to use a remote battering. It's the reverse battering, a pre-programmed remote battering that loops back on itself to hit an enemy from behind, leaving them dazed and confused. So you want to hold R1 and lock on reverse. And then release it to throw it. And look at how badass this next part is. Batman's not playing around. He's just gonna take the bloody once.
Detective. You should have killed me.
Yes, he should have. What kind of a man sacrifices his own daughter?
And you lied to me. I thought you loved me, Bruce. I thought you were ready to join our crusade.
Talia,
Don't! You two deserve each other.
You're looking old, Raish. What's really going on here?
I have used the Lazarus Pit too many times. I've lived 600 years. My mind and body cannot take much more. Each time I enter the pit, I am frightened of what will come out.
The Lazarus Pit has corrupted your mind. Think about it. If your pit falls into the wrong hands, you'll be powerless to stop centuries of destruction. This is your chance for redemption, Raish. Call off your crusade, or I'll be back for you.
Okay, so we're finished with that bit. in an epic boss fight. And the game's saved.
Where the hell have you been? I thought you were dead.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Did you find Raish? Hold on. Your suit's readings are back to normal. Are you cured? What's going on?
Raish and his forces are based underneath Arkham City, extracting some kind of naturally occurring chemical he's called Lazarus. He's been using it for centuries, slowly perfecting the process, until he was even able to bring himself back from the dead.
And you took some?
He forced me to. Small doses appear to heal most ailments, but even the small amount I ingested had a few nasty side effects. Prolonged exposure has driven Raish over the edge.
So, do you think you're cured?
No, the effects are temporary. Raish tried to convince me to use his pit, but the risks are too great. When I'm done here, I'll need to investigate this Lazarus technology further. I told Raish to shut his pit down.
And you think he will?
Unlikely. Raish is addicted to the pit. I've given him one chance to break that addiction, or I'll be back to do it myself.
That's for damn sure. Alright, let's get an upgrade. We haven't gotten a lot of armor upgrades in a while, so why don't we do that? Let's get another ballistic armor upgrade. 50% increase in level of protection against firearm damage. That's useful. So now if you look, my...
Did Robin get you that blood sample?
Yeah, he's down at Gotham General. It's going crazy there. I'll patch through.
Hey, Bud. I'm glad to hear from you.
It's me. What's happening there?
Bruce, it's not good. Gotham General has at least 30 confirmed cases. There are nearly 50 at Mercy, and it's looking like the pattern repeats all over the city.
I've run a simulation. Joker's blood could be in as many as 2,000 people by the morning. The first fatalities are expected soon after that.
I'm on my way back to Freeze right now. Hopefully the blood sample I extracted from Raish will complete the formula.
I hope you're right.
Okay, so we can end this part soon. I just want to walk back through that door so it saves again. But let's get rid of these things. Okay. I don't know. I think this is a riddle. Yep. Do these demonic twins pose a threat? Talia's guard. We can read that in the next part. I'll make sure to do that first. Again, we weren't able to go see Calendar Man because this part underground takes forever. I mean, in this part we made our way to Talia. Batman almost died. He saw his parents and almost went into the light. But then Oracle came on and, you know, was saying your biometric ratings are plummeting. They're in free fall. Then we do that thing where we take some of his blood and it, you know, temporarily cures Batman, but it, you know, isn't permanent. And then we had to fight Ra's al Ghul because Batman refused to kill him. That was an epic boss fight. And now we have a sample of his blood that we can take back to Mr. Freeze at the GCPD so we can make a cure. But we'll do that in the next part, and hopefully in the next part, if we can make our way back above ground, we can go see Calendar Man. That'll be for the next part. I hope you enjoyed this video, and you know, obviously subscribe if you like it, so we can build up this channel, build it up to the top. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.